August the 10th, 2019. This is the day where my adventure begins. On this day, I left everything I've ever known. My country, my language, my family, my friends, my school system. Just everything to start a new life in another continent more than 4,000 miles away from home. At this time, I didn't know yet that this was going to be the greatest adventure in my life. I arrived in this small town in the middle of Illinois called Bunker Hill, and honestly, I was really scared to know that I was about to live in such a small town in the middle of nowhere. More than 7 months later, I just realized how lucky I was to be in Bunker Hill, and I am now glad to call this place home. Even though I changed host family at the beginning of the year, I got the amazing luck to be with the greatest host family I could have ever dreamed about. I spent more than 5 months of my life with the greatest host mom I could have asked for, Betty Phelps. She is the sweetest woman in the world and she's definitely part of my family now. She welcomed me, a complete stranger, in her house and opened her heart to me as one of her kids. The rest of her family as well welcomed me as one of them. I directly felt at home. This family is all I ever dreamed of. They show me what love is by accepting me, the French girl, as one of them. They make me discover all I was dreaming about. Thanksgiving with the food and traditions, Halloween, Christmas all together. We stood up until really late at night, we party all together, we dance, sing. Making friends was my biggest fear before I came to the US. First of all, because I used to be really shy around people I don't know, but also because as a stranger in a new town and a new high school, I was sure that making friends was going to be hard. But once again, this town welcomed me as one of them. I got the amazing luck to be in one of the most welcoming towns I could have ever asked for. In less than 7 months, I've met friendships that are going to last a lifetime. My friends made my exchange year what it was, and I could never be enough thankful to all of them. Together, we've done so many things, and we went through so many things together. We went to baseball games, but also football games, basketball games, and more. We traveled together around the US. We cruised all night for no reason. We went uptown and to dance and talk to people. We went to play pool. We went to church. But whatever we were doing, it didn't care about the activity as long as we were together. My friends taught me another kind of love. They taught me that love is not only from your family, but it's also from your friends. They taught me that you can care so much for somebody that nothing else matters in your life. Real friends hang out with you all night. They make you do the craziest and stupid things in the world, but that's why you love them. I've met the most incredible people in the US and I am so blessed. I know I can come back anytime in Bunker Hill now, because my friends will still be there waiting for me. I love every single person I've met during my incredible year. You all mean the world to me. I don't know how my exchange year would have been without you all. You were all always here for me in the good and the bad moments. It doesn't matter if you were a freshman or a senior, you all always were so good to me. Thanks to all of you. It would be so long to give all the names, but I love you all. Thanks for inviting me, even if it was just to go to Walmart as a gas station. Every moment with you guys was amazing. Thanks for showing me how much Illinois people are loving and welcoming. School in the US was one of my biggest dreams as an exchange student. I was waiting to see everything happen just like in the movies, like in Riverdale, 13 Reasons Why, or even High School Musical. Well, to tell you the truth, it was nothing like it, but it was still the best experience I could have asked for. I was also being able to experience so many things I've dreamed about, such as homecoming or being in homecoming court, or even senior nights. Of course, coronavirus took away from me a lot of things that I was expecting, such as prom, graduation, or senior trip, but it was still an amazing experience and I miss it a lot. This school changed every kid's life and I've grown so much thanks to them. I never thought I would say this one day, but yeah, I miss school. Coming to the US, I got the amazing luck to be able to join the cheer team and it was the best experience I've lived so far. I've joined a team of 12 really talented cheerleaders and an amazing coach, and I've been welcomed just like I've been welcomed in my host family. Even though I was far from being the best cheerleader in the world, the girls always cheer for me and help me so I could get better. I've done cheer during the entire football and basketball season, and I had just so much fun cheering to the games. Even though our teams were not the best, it was always a lot of fun to be able to travel with a team, and I always had a blast. I've enjoyed every single practice and every single game I've done. I really feel like I was in a movie, and I was so blessed to know that I was part of the movie. At the end of this season, senior night was a night I will always remember. A lot of tears, but it was the end and the first goodbye of a life-changing experience. After cheer, I've decided to join the trap team, but unfortunately, COVID-19 took it away from me, and I've only been able to do 3 practices. It was still a great experience, and I'm glad I did it. I cannot wait to come back to do more. During this year, I've lived and went through a lot of great experiences that I want to share. I've been able to go to a baseball game of the Cardinals in St. Louis, and it was such a great game and a good experience. I've been to Tennessee with my host mom and her granddaughter Claire, which is also one of my best friends. We've done a road trip to go there, and this trip was so much fun. I've been able to go by a lot of states such as North Carolina, Kentucky, or Indiana, and I've seen so many new places. I've also been able to go see the Great Smoky Mountain, and honestly, this was so pretty. I've also been able to go to a concert with my friends and see the Chainsmokers and 5SOS. So many experiences that I will always remember. This action year was a great thing that happened to me, and I will always remember it as the biggest experience I've lived so far. Even though COVID-19 took the end of my exchange away from me and made me miss 2 months of my life over there, I would never be enough grateful to all the people I've met, the love I got, and the places I've been to. The experience I had living in a small town of Bunker Hill, Illinois was insane, and this town will always have a big room in my heart. I've done things I would have never imagined living during my life one day. I have experienced things and even that usually only happen in movies, and my head is full of memories that I cannot wait to be able to share with my friends and my kid one day. Thanks to this year, I've grown up so much. I become a better version of myself, I am more mature, and I'm finally ready to live in the real world. I'm not gonna lie, it was not easy all the time, and sometimes I thought about ending everything and going home, but in the end, it was worth it. When we say an action year is not a year in a life, it's a life in a year, I completely get it. I love being part of my family, and I know I will forever have roots in the US. Saying goodbyes was the hardest thing I've ever done. You never know if you will be able to see your friends again, and you know that if you're coming back, your entire life will be different. Saying goodbye was hard because I knew I was leaving, but saying it in less than 24 hours was a real challenge, and it was definitely the hardest thing I've done so far. And now, here we are. My action year is over. I will never be an action student in high school again. It is so hard to realize. I love you all. Thank you for the best year of my life. Please, don't forget me. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for letting me live the most amazing experience of my life. It's not a goodbye, Illinois. It's a see you later. Thank you, Bunker Hill, for the greatest year of my life. See ya.
I'm really on the ropes this time. I've been fighting all my life for you. I never should have said goodbye, but maybe that's what stupid people do. 'Cause you gave me peace, and I wasted it. I'm here to admit that you were my medicine. Oh, I couldn't quit, and I'm down on my knees again, asking for nothing. Thank you for the happiest year of my life. Thank you for the happiest year of my life.